Yes, guys, yes, people, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to your final match reaction for this season's Premier League and also for Chelsea's last ever season because there's no FA Cup for them, there's no Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, or something like that. Their season is pretty much over. So, this is the last match review for Chelsea this season, and it ends 1-1 between them and Newcastle United at Stamford Bridge, which is their last home game of the season, and it ends on a draw, like a still. It's not like a stalemate, but it ends in a fair draw. So yeah, for this game, I'm happy, just a bit happy that we didn't lose this game. I'll take a joy against Newcastle because, like I said before, they got better goal difference than us. They score more goals than us. They can see less goals than us. So that's why, to me, that they're a really good team. They were in the Champions League. They qualified for it after joining against Leicester last week. For Chelsea, there's nothing to play for because we're in 12th place, and yeah, if we would have lost this game, we could have easily been 14th. Um, if the results went Wolves and Crystal Palace way and West Ham way, but listen, it didn't. So Chelsea are in 12th, but that doesn't mean it's been a really good season. This Chelsea's worst ever season because we scored less goals than 1994. We lost more games than that. So this is what I'm telling you. This season is Chelsea's worst ever season, and next season it cannot get worse. It needs to be a better, and the only way for it to be better is for Todd Bowley to make the right decision, and also Mauricio Pochettino. Because if Chelsea want to at least challenge for the top four and win a trophy next season, we need to make sure that we sell first of all, get rid of the deadwood players, sign some world class players, know what Pochettino wants to, what formation wants to do, play attacking football, like like um like especially used to say, let's see, like like a like a like a brilliant game of football, like saucy football. Yeah, that's it. Like saucy, like bring some energy, bring some vibe, bring some happiness. Like saucy football. That is the kind of performance I want Chelsea to do next season. And if we can do that, then maybe I'll give Pochettino some credit. Because I had doubts when he was going to announce in 2 days' time he's going to be the manager. But some people tell me that don't worry, Mauricio Pochettino could do it for Chelsea because he works some young players, the likes of Harry Kane, Christian Eriksen, Hugo Luis, Deli Ali. So maybe I do get that. But listen, I told Tottenham fans he hasn't won a trophy for you. But they told me that listen, we never used to win trophies. You did. So if you give Pochettino a chance, maybe he can do it because he's done it for PSG. Maybe he can do it for you. So I was like, okay, let's see if you're right. So all I can say to Pochettino is that good luck next season. Let's see what he can do. Hopefully, get this right because I don't want you to be facing what Thomas Tuchel, Graham Potter, and Lampard is facing right now. So, Pochettino, good luck to you. I had doubts, but let's see if he can prove me wrong. By making me eating humble pie and having a big apology, I'll go down my knees and apologize, and that would be it. So, there we go. Right. In terms of today's game, I have to say the draw was fair because Chelsea Newcastle was better and dominated the first half. Chelsea woke up a bit and played better in the second half. And if you look at the goal attempts, Chelsea had 22, while Newcastle had 11. But if you look at shots on target, Chelsea had 5, while Newcastle had 4. So you have to say that a draw is pretty fair result because it was pretty neck and neck for the goal shots on target, but we had 5 and they had 4. So you have to say 1-1 is a fair result. So there we go. Um, I just cannot get frustrated about that one. Well, I'm a bit frustrated is that just like the Man United game and the Man City game, we should have won. We really should have won. But like I said, when we got some good defenders and deadwood attackers, that just sums it up. Losing 16 games, drawing 7, and winning only 11. This is not good enough. We've scored 32 goals and conceded 38 and have a -6 goal difference, which is not good enough for Chelsea Football Club. Minus goal difference. I feel like this is the first time since the 1994 season. So next season we need to improve. Our goal difference needs to be better. We need to score lots of goals. We need to win games, kill teams off, do better defensively. Because if we look at the first goal, we gave too much place, much space. But like I said, a back four isn't good enough. We haven't got players that can fit in that position. So if Pochettino wants to play a back four, like a 4-2-3-1, he needs to buy players here that can do well as a left back, as a centre back, and as a right back. Otherwise, just stick with a back three because Chelsea's system is much better than a back three, which is a 3-5-2 or 3-4-3 or 3-4-2-1, whatever it is. Either go for a back three or maybe a back four if you choose to do that one. But like I said before, make sure you pick the players and buy some players who can fit in your system. And that's the only way that Chelsea can win games. If Michel Pochettino picks the right system, thinks what is best, and then that will be it. So there we go. So yeah, Golden's and plus Golden scores his first goal, and it's always Chelsea that always allows team to score the first goal, likes of Emerson, Willian and all that stuff. So it's just always Chelsea, it's just always us. But hopefully next season that doesn't happen. We don't allow players to score their first goal and for their club because that's why we've been the most embarrassing and humiliating team ever because it is what it is. So there we go. That's all I've got to say on that one. And then a couple of minutes later, Sterling didn't give a goal because it came over Trippier because that was poor communication from Newcastle's defense. But listen, Sterling was part of it, so I'll give Sterling a goal, but it's actually killing Trippier because I saw the replay, it's actually an own goal. So there we go. So yeah, halftime it ended 1-1. Lampard made the early substitutions by taking off Chalobah and bringing on Wesley Fodder, and I think that was the right decision because I don't think Chalobah was really good today. Like I said before, him alongside Thiago Silva and probably Ben Chilwell. In fact, all of the defense was horrible for that first goal, allowing Gordon that much space. Like nobody was marking Anthony Gordon, nobody. So that's why to me next season we need to do better defensively from set pieces, from corners, giving players that much space. We need to do well, and also when players are, are scoring goal from headers, from air. We need to do so much better. That's the only way Chelsea can improve. If we don't do those things, then it's going to be like this season or maybe even worse. So these things need to be fixed. So there we go. And yeah, I mean another change. Carney Chukwuemeka came on. Haven't seen much of him, but I thought he wasn't that bad. So thought he looked good. Jao Felix did more in 50 minutes than Kai Havertz did in 75 because at least he got into positions very quickly. Well, he may not score, but at least he can play a better false line than Kai Havertz because Kai Havertz once again is proving why he's the worst signing, £72 million, and he still plays for Chelsea like that. Honestly, it's just unbelievable. That's why he needs to sell it. And then people saying to me, "Oh, he scored a Champions League final for you guys in 2021, 2 years ago." I know that, but that was on the Thomas Tuchel. That's where Chelsea were back, and yeah, we deserve to win it. But this season, we're nowhere near that good enough to win the Champions League or to compete the title. So that's why to me he needs to go, Aspi needs to go, Loftus-Cheek needs to go, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Christian Pulisic, Kai Havertz, Ziyech, Conor Gallagher, Kovacic, and Mason Mount and all that stuff. So that's why we need to sell these players, including Edouard Mendy too. I'm hearing he's likely to go. And for Kepa, I'm not sure what's happening to him if any one club wants him, but to me, I want him gone because today he wasn't that bad because he made some really good saves. He prevented Newcastle to win this game, but overall this season he hasn't been that great. When Graham Potter played Kepa every single time, I was like, yeah, Kepa. Over the last 3 games, he made some decent saves, so he deserves to be the number one. But then when I see him making stupid mistakes, passing out from the back, just couldn't manage to save goals. That's why to me he needs to go for me. So and plus, we need a new goalkeeper, like a number one and a number two, because we need a maximum of 3 goalkeepers. You know what I mean? So we need a number one and a number two. So hopefully Mendy and Kepa could go, and that's basically it. So if we can sell those 10 or 15 players first, then that'll be good. Then next, we need to sign some players. Such as another central midfielder, another central defensive midfielder, because we need that, another goalkeeper, and another striker. If we can do those things, and maybe those players can do well for Chelsea, then maybe my mind will change. But if it's the same like it was last season, then I just give up. I just give up supporting this team, supporting the owner, and supporting everything. So there we go. So everything needs to be fixed from top to bottom because it's still stink, it's still rotten, it's still not good enough. So if we can improve those things this summer, then I believe that my expectation will get back to high, which is compete for the top four, perhaps win, go to the FA Cup final, Carabao Cup final, win all of those, and Chelsea will have a good season. So there we go. We kind of finished like we did this season. We need to improve. We can't allow Brentford to finish above us. Fulham, Aston Villa, Brighton, Crystal Palace, all these teams, we cannot let that happen. It just needs to stop. And so, Pochettino, Todd Body, Egbo, the recruitment team, you know what to do. Be serious. Don't laugh about it. Just be serious. Because I want Chelsea to do well next season. That's why I support this club. Because we've been the most successful club before Mario Bach was Sansford, and we're one of the biggest clubs in the world, alongside Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. So we need to improve as Chelsea Football Club because we're not a small club. We're a big club, if you know what I mean. So things need to improve from top to bottom. The manager, the players, the recruitment, the medical, everything needs to improve. And if we can do that, well done. But if not, we're back to square one before Mamba averages came, if you know what I mean. But it wasn't that bad. So, but this one is even worse. So top body improve, and that is it for that for now. Right, guys. Before I end this video, I have to say well done to Everton. They had a chance before this game. They were 17th when Leicester City scored. They were in relegation battle, relegation zone. But then Decore scored to make it 1-0, and that was enough for them to be surviving. So Everton, it looks like their relegation is not gonna happen since 1951. That was the last time they did that. So they did they are doing what Arsenal are doing. Both, like I mentioned before, Arsenal and Everton are the only teams to not get relegated since 1951, which is a very long time. So like 72 years ago. So there we go. So it is what it is. It's 72. Yeah, 72 years ago. So there we go. So yeah, but commiserations to Leeds United, Leicester City, they have a chance to survive. But like I said, only one of them did it. Everton did. And Leeds United and Leicester City will be joining Southampton in the Championship next season. Since Southampton already got relegated when they lost 2-0 to Fulham. So there we go, about a month ago. So yeah, so that's how the season ends. Man City are champions. Man United secured the top four. Aston Villa, since they beat Brighton, they're in the Europa Conference League, and Tottenham are out of that. So no European football for them next season. Brighton are in the Europa League, and yeah, that's basically it. So that is how the Premier League season has been ended. So there we go. So yes, guys. So that is it for this video. I want to say big up to all of you that has been subscribing this season, for all the likes, all the views, all the love and support. And let's hope that next season my views I'll get more views, more likes, more subscribers, more of that, especially on my social media. So make sure you keep on liking, subscribing, so that I never miss any of my YouTube content, the live watch alongs, the videos, the previews, and all that stuff, talking about Chelsea and other teams as well. And yeah, so I like to say, well done to City, well done to United, well done to Brighton, congratulations to Aston Villa, massive congratulations to Everton, but commiserations to Southampton, well, they're already relegated, but more especially to Leicester City and Leeds United. So commiserations to both of you. So let's see if you can you know, be in the top two next season, and be back in the Premier League in 2024. So there we go. So yeah, so Luton and Sheffield United and Burnley, welcome to the Premier League. We'll see you there in August when the season is starting. So there we go. Right, guys. I hope you have a great week. Don't forget, tomorrow on Monday I'll be doing my Premier League weekend roundup for the final day of the Premier League. Then on Tuesday and maybe another day, I'll be going through my Chelsea, the entire squad for keep, sell, or loan, so that somebody can watch this video. I know he does watch it, but hopefully you guys can watch this video and encourage him to watch this, because I want you to be serious when I'm telling you guys why I want these players to be sold, why I want to keep this player, I want to sell him or loan or even bench him. So make sure you guys don't miss that one. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Then after that, I'll be covering the FA Cup final next Saturday, then the Conference League final, then Europa League final, and then the Champions League final on June the 10th between Man City and Inter, following to your West Ham and Sevilla versus Roma. So make sure you guys don't miss that. It is going to be absolutely fantastic. Right, guys, got to go. Thank you so much for watching. Look after yourselves. Take care. And as always, peace. God bless you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.